All right, this is just a pop-up because we lost Vinnie's stream. Let me see if I can get a link in somewhere. Do 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 do. Where are we? Where's our pop-up? Live now. Pause chat. All right, there's the link. Well, hello, kids. We are hanging out. I don't know what we're doing. We're just hanging out because we can hang out. Sure. Hey, that's weird. I got comments that are working actually on what? No, Roundhouse hasn't made it over yet. I don't know if Vinnie's is still going or not. It's not. It dropped.
Did you tell them you were going to start one?
Well, no, it dropped. There was no telling anybody. It just dropped. There's nothing I could do. It dropped. It literally just went, nope. We're done here. Weird. Why is the chat working like it is? Do.
Yeah, 4 people watching.
What the fuck,
Hola.
Vinny?
So it dropped out. It must have just decided that because Vinnie wasn't there, we could all screw off.
Yeah, well, it never used to do that. That's crazy.
I can't hear you, Roundhouse.
Really?
That's weird. How come I can't hear you, Roundhouse? What's going on?
Hold on. Testing.
Volume. I got nothing.
No, I can hear me in the YouTube stream.
All right, Roundhouse, hold down the fort for just a second. I'm going to drop out and come right back.
Oh, Jesus. Here we go again. So, yeah. Now we're right back to where we started, which is me. This is like a nightmare.
No, you're not back to where you started.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. I heard you before.
Good.
And I checked my YouTube, or I went into YouTube, and YouTube couldn't hear me.
Hey, what's up, Kenny? How are you? Yeah, I don't know. It was weird, man. StreamYard's doing weird stuff.
Thunder,
what's up?
What's up, Daniken? Thunder, Elizabeth.
So I think I put the link up. Yeah, I did put the link up.
Yeah.
So anybody who wants to pop
come
up, feel
on
free.
Down. We were on Vinnie, but yeah, he just said fuck it. He wasn't good enough to come to his own stream. That's how
good enough to come to his own stream.
Didn't he just get like 1,000 subs or something? And look at what happens.
Yeah.
He's too big. He's too big to come to his own stream now.
No, like 3,000 subs. I think he got 3,000 subs.
Right,
he just hit a milestone or something like that.
Yeah, I think he hit 3,000. What?
3,000?
He's a big star, so he only does cameos.
No, he's a big star, so he only does cameos. Rat bastard.
Yep. Honestly, this is better anyway because now you're getting the views, you know.
Yeah, and I need them too. Actually, I'm at like I still haven't hit 1,000. I don't know how I haven't hit 1,000.
But I don't even give a shit. I don't. Never did.
Well, I do because I would like to be able to monetize it. It would give me some sort of minor revenue stream. You know, right now I got nothing. So,
well, I heard to do that, it's better to do it on Rumble because I guess they take a lot less.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't care. Whatever. But yeah, Liz says I'm getting TikTok famous though. I don't understand. Okay, so TikTok and YouTube are basically the same damn thing. I mean, they're really, let's, be honest, they're basically the same thing, except that they're a little bit shorter videos usually on TikTok than they are on YouTube. But on TikTok, nobody's afraid to throw a sub. Nobody cares. Oh yeah, they'll click it. Man, you get freaking 3,000 a day. On
I
YouTube,
don't know. From what I understand, from what I've seen on TikTok, it's just a bunch of crap.
It is, but I mean, it is on YouTube too. Just depending on where you look. But no, I mean, it's just weird. Like on YouTube, you're like, please, I'm begging you, click the damn subscribe button. Just click it, man. All you gotta do is push the freaking button. On TikTok, everybody's like, yeah, all right, whatever, click the button. It's weird.
I've never said to click on the button. Never.
I know you haven't. Well, I don't think you even put up videos, do you?
Not anymore.
Okay.
I got rid of everything.
Oh, right. But yeah, I don't know. It's just weird. It's just weird the difference in how people react on different sites. But
you know what? MySpace.
MySpace. Does MySpace even exist? I'll bet it does. I'll bet somewhere, somehow, there's still MySpace still exists.
Elon Musk bought it.
Elon Musk bought it.
Remember Yahoo? Oh, remember Juno email?
Oh yeah,
the first free email. It was
I remember Juno.
It was a free email service that you could do with dial-up.
Yeah, I used it for years.
Yep, Juno.
Yep.
What was it? NCC 645. No, I can't even remember.
Oh, what? You still had you trying to remember an email address you had there?
It was the USS Farragut. The Nebula class, from the Next Generation era, the USS Farragut Nebula class registry.
Right.
At Juno.com.
It's weird. I think I was like one of the first people on Juno. I think I was actually like Mike at Juno.com. I swear to God, it was something that.
Hey, talk.
Ouch.
But Eddie fully jumped back.
My dog is standing on me.
Like, what? And he just started shaking. He was like, shit.
Paul says hi, Liz.
Oh, okay.
She said, "Oh, okay." Let's see.
Still in Rockford.
Oh, are you thinking about moving?
July is my leases up here. Oh, I'm leaving.
Are you?
Oh, you can totally move.
Yeah, what happened was I was having a problem with the circuit, so he came over and then he tried to charge me for him to replacing the worn out breaker.
Oh yeah, that would piss me off.
And no invoice number, no nothing on it. It was just a piece of paper that said maintenance fee $175, and I'm like, dude, send me a real bill.
Right.
How
did he charge you for a breaker?
Because according to him, it's my responsibility because I'm using so much power. Like I'm not using I'm literally using no power from the front room. The only thing that's plugged in, there's only one thing that's plugged into the front room, and it keeps flowing the breaker, and it shouldn't. And when I keep flowing the breaker, it's like I go to reset it, and it won't reset. I got to literally like shove it over. I got to force it to reset. So I know the breaker's bad.
Okay.
There was one time I actually had to take a screwdriver and like hit my palm to the screwdriver to make it click in. Wow. I was kind of hodgepodging it.
Right.
So it needs to get fixed. No, okay, well, he's like, well, if it's our fault, we'll pay for it. But if it's your fault, you're going to have to pay for it. I'm like, well, I know it's your fault. It's not the breaker is not my responsibility. Yeah,
the breaker's not your thing, man. That's part of the building. Sorry, buddy, but no, you pay for your own damn breaker.
This is also the asshole that, because my old landlord used to give me a break, like a $10 a month break in rent, because the gray water sump pump is on my power.
Right.
So everyone that does their laundry downstairs and everyone that uses the sinks downstairs, the water goes into that and then gets pumped up into the sewer line.
Right. And you pay for
So
that?
I pay for that. And the new landlord's not like, no, you're not getting a discount anymore.
Oh yeah, you need to move.
Yeah. And then because of the electric thing, I'm like, well, send me a real bill with an invoice and stuff, and I have no problem paying it. Well, fine. No, you don't pay for it then. Blah, blah, blah. You know what? I should just evict you because you have the dog and you still smoke in the apartment. And I
Oh
go,
yeah, you need to move.
really? I go, really? Please take me to court. Please do it. And
Rockford, you should move to Florida, buddy.
And I shouldn't have said this, but I did. I'm like, because I have the text from you before I even signed the lease asking you that the lease says no dogs and no smoking, but I smoke and I've had the dog. I've lived here for the 10 years already. If I'm not smoking anymore, I want the apartment painted and I'll get rid of the dog. Oh, no, you're good. You can have the dog and you can smoke. I said, okay. Then I signed the lease. I have that in text.
Right.
Go, take me to court. I would have loved to. I shouldn't have said that. So he did take me to court. So then there would be proof that he's,
right.
pulling
You got
BS
yourself
shit.
a slumlord, buddy.
Yeah, this new guy, fucking idiot.
Hi, Adele. How are you?
We have hardwood floors in this unit underneath the carpeting or in these units.
Yeah.
What he did in the empty unit, he took that plastic vinyl crap that looks like wood.
Yeah.
And put it over the hardwood.
Why would you do that? I mean, is the hardwood like rotted out and crappy, or?
Nope, it just needs to get sanded out. Beautiful hardwood floors.
So instead, he put vinyl. Well, maybe he's trying to protect them.
Nope.
I mean, because hardwood floors they can get ruined pretty well if you've got renters in there that don't give a shit.
Yeah, well, you put carpeting in there.
Yeah, I get that.
You don't put fucking vinyl. You don't ruin a wood floor by putting that vinyl crap on there and then doing a really shitty job on it. Supposedly, there's like 8-inch gaps and shit between some of these panels. I mean, no one knows what the fuck the guy was doing.
Right.
And he's trying to get like $800 a month for that unit.
Right.
And it's like, Jesus Christ. But I hope you're telling them they pay for the water coming into the building. Because that's the unit that pays for the water. I pay for the sump pump. The other unit 3 pays for the water coming. Water well.
Oh my God! What a freaking nightmare that place is. Okay, so is this like a house that they just rent rooms out of, or is it?
No, this is an actual apartment that was built. It's a 1-story, 4-unit apartment, and on side 1 and side 3, which is opposite of each other, you have the front doors of the unit. On the edges, side 2 and 4, which is opposite of each other, you have a door that goes into a like a landing, which then has doors going to the unit, and then after the landing, it has stairs going into the basement. It was literally built as an apartment, a 4-unit building.
Right, but then they put the freaking water on one bill and the electric sump pump on the other.
Yeah, because
how do you not have
the old landlord would give a discount to those 2 units.
I mean, okay, fine, but how do you build that unit in the first place without putting in
1960s? You didn't need them.
Oh, in the 60s, all right, I guess. But they haven't redone the electric since the 60s.
Nope. Actually, 1953, I think this place was built. It was built in by 53 or by 55.
So the electric in this place is that old white freaking black and white flat wire that's run through everything.
Yeah.
I mean,
yep.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Everything's luckily most
electricity, but
most of my
you need to move, buddy.
I've had most of my plugs put with a 3-prong and then grounded to the box, and then I made them fix the ground outside that was disconnected, so they actually are real 3-prong now.
Okay. You need to move. You should move to Florida. You'd fit in Florida.
No.
What do you mean, nope? You would fit in Florida. You'd look like every other fucking alligator dragon.
I don't like
redneck.
hot. Nope. I like up here.
Okay, whatever. Actually, you moved to North Florida. It's only hot for about 3 months, and then it's actually either really nice or really cold.
I'm actually well, I'm going to be going down to Dixon.
Where's Dixon?
About 45 minutes south of Rockford.
Okay.
It's a little fucking podunk hole in the wall town.
Okay. What's up, Jimmy P?
I'm getting like I don't even know how many square. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath with a full basement and a garage house for the same price as I'm paying here.
Oh, right. Actually, you just said $800 a month. That is ridiculously cheap.
I'm
Florida
paying
is way more
$6.
expensive than that. You're paying $6?
I'm paying $6 because my unit has never been redone since the 1950s. Mine's the only original unit. I have the original 1960s appliances, the furnace or the oven and the stove.
Wow.
And they asked me, did I want new one? And I said, if you take these, I'm moving out.
Really?
Because they're that fucking good.
Okay.
Put the link on.
The link is up.
Yeah, link is up.
I think there it is.
That's how I got up. That's how I got up here. I'm up here. The link has to be up.
It's up. It's up.
But yeah, the first couple months I went through and cleaned the stove all up and nice and good and shit. And, but it works beautifully. Same with the oven. You set it at 400. It's exactly at 400. It's not at 425. It's not at 410. It's not at 375. It's at 4.
Right.
It's great.
Yeah, I mean, if we could get ours work, so we've got a really nice propane stove in the camper, but there's a leak in the propane line somewhere that I haven't been able to find yet, and I'm not using it until I can find that leak and get it fixed. But it's all the problem with it is that it's all under the floor, and that means I actually have to rip up the floor to get to it, and I'm not doing that. So,
Adele's saying it's the link isn't pinned. You got to go back and pin link.
Right, I have to do it in YouTube. I forgot.
Yeah.
Hold on.
But the reason I don't want to get rid of the old stove is this is pre when they redid the BTUs. So it's the old BTUs, not the new BTUs.
Okay.
Because the new stoves are lower BTUs. There's like a limit now. And they don't. It takes like twice as long to heat shit. This is the old like blowtorch burners.
Gotcha. It's pinned now, Adele.
There. Now you have no excuse for not coming up. Wait.
Oh, I don't know.
Right?
I'm on the free version of StreamYard now. I don't know how many you get on the free version. I think it was
6.
Oh, you get 6. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the things I had to cut out of my budget was my $20 a month StreamYard. I've had to cut a lot out of my budget.
It's crazy.
Can't get any work. Can't get any freaking work here, man. There's so the area we're in is just so it's a huge area, but there's nobody here. Well, I mean, there's like 10 people per square mile as opposed to 1,000, which I'm used to in Bradenton. So, and the people out here too are all they're country folk, so they don't really give a shit if their house is all sparkly clean or not. So hopefully having the address moved to Ocala will make a difference, and I can get some work from the HOAs and stuff. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, you know what? I was just looking at my phone. So I bought this new power cable for my phone. Dude, you got to get these from YouTube. What it is it's a little connector that connects to your phone with a little magnet. And that's it. That all goes on. That just plugs into your phone. And then the cord has a magnet, and you just magnet your phone, and it charges it.
Do what?
the little connector stays in the phone.
Huh?
Okay. Well, I'm
Is that
confused.
those weird charging cords that I've heard about?
Like that. That's the little
Oh,
end
yeah,
that goes
yeah.
into the phone, and then the core, it's just a magnet.
Yeah.
It's a
That's
USB
cool.
cord. Oh, these things are badass.
Wait a minute. What is it plugged to?
The plug
So,
is a USB plug, so it would
pow-
plug into your phone
The
charger.
electricity goes through those magnets. So, like you don't break your cord if you pick your phone up or your phone drops, or
Yeah, you don't have
it
to
just
unplug
breaks
it
the
from your
magnetic
connector.
connection.
The big thing is you don't have to unplug it from your connector.
Yeah.
That's the number one killer of the connector is plugging in, unplugging, plugging in,
Right,
unplugging.
right.
Yeah.
You plug it in, and the only thing
Jeez.
what it is, it's a USB cable. On one side, it's a USB that plugs into your computer or your your USB phone charger that plugs into the wall and shit like that.
Right.
Yeah.
The other side is a magnet that connects to this little connector.
Okay.
And it comes in the different
Yeah.
connectors, micro USB,
I've
USB
seen them around
C.
for a little while now.
Yeah, they're awesome. My mom got one, and she was showing me it, and I'm like, "You got to be kidding me! You found something I didn't even know about."
Well, it sounds
Yeah.
like they could just modify that slightly so you can just lay it on a charger pad. Actually, my phone will do that anyway. I can drop my phone on a charger pad and it'll charge that way. But yeah, I mean, it sounds like you should just modify that dongle a little bit so that you can lay it on a charger pad and boom.
Well, technically,
more.
you could put
There
you
are
could
little
hook it up in a
connectors
cradle.
that you can get for that.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah.
was having a problem that because the phone is like 4 years old, so the connector's starting to go, and
Right.
my cord is starting to go. So I'm like, I need to buy a new cord. Well, I might as well spend because I got a 3-piece set. I only got the one that I needed,
Easy.
and it was like $7. And to get a regular cord, it was going to be like that price. So I tried it. I like it. It's awesome.
Okay. All right. I will keep that in mind because that would be convenient. Except,
Yeah.
I tend to just leave my phone on a cord probably 75% of the time. The only time I take it off the cord, I got a 10-foot cord, so I can.
Yeah, but the
I'm
nice thing
kinda-
is, okay, when you put it
will-
on the cord, you got to like turn your phone and make sure you're plugging it in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing. You take the cord, you flip it up to the bottom, and the magnet just sucks it up. It's connected.
Yeah, but can I have one on a 10-foot cord though? Because like I said, I keep it
They
plugged in most of the time.
Yeah, it's whatever you buy. You can buy different lengths cords.
Oh, so it plugs into your regular cord.
No, it's a cord instead. Okay, it's a USB cord, but instead of being a USB and a USB,
Roundhouse,
it's a
can you
USB
just
and a magnet.
Roundhouse, can you just put the link in the private chat?
Oh yeah, that would probably actually. Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm sure when I'm done with this, I'll go look it up anyway. I'm interested.
Mm.
What
Like
I
I
really
said,
need to do is go get a little charger
cheap
pad.
one that only came with 3 connectors. There's actually like 27 different fucking
Come with the
connectors.
USB-C, the Lightning, and the micro.
Yeah, this is a micro USB, a Type C, and an iOS.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's I got a 3.3 foot one for $10. But
Okay.
I've seen other links.
Right. What would be really convenient is if they, instead of selling you a whole cord, they just had a thing that plugs into the other magnet. They sell you two magnets. Yeah, they sell you 2 magnets. One magnet that goes in the phone, and the other magnet that plugs onto the other end of your
USB, like an adapter for it.
Yeah.
That would be
But
convenient.
it's nice because it has a little light in the cord.
You're right.
It's a little blue light, so when it's plugged in, like in the room when it's dark, it's plugged in. You can see it. So you just take your phone, put it up to the blue light, and it sucks it in.
Yeah, that's convenient.
And then it just starts charging your phone. Because I was having the problem of my cable's loose, and I'd have to like kind of put it in and then angle it just the right way for it to charge overnight.
Yeah.
This thing, I love it.
I get
Fucking
it.
modern technology is fucking amazing. Dude, why can't all plugs be like this? Seriously, I want fucking all laptop plugs to be like this shit.
Right. I'm sure it's coming. You know, something
No,
like
I
that
want
comes out.
I want fucking retros for all the old laptops too, motherfucker.
You know what? You know what's crazy? Freaking DeWalt came
Hey,
out with
Larry.
DeWalt came out with a USB plug that will go in either way.
Really?
It just the
That's
inside
the
of it
new
just
one.
flips
Oh,
over.
that's so cool.
That's the new one.
I don't know if
That's
it's a new one or not. It's just a freaking, but it's like
So it doesn't matter
DeWalt
which
came
way
out
you
with it.
plug it in, it's going to
Yeah,
connect.
it just connects now. Seems like they
Oh,
could
that's
have
so
done that
funny.
years ago, but no.
Because no
Right?
matter which way you put it, no matter which way you take that USB cord and plug it in, it's going to be fucking wrong. You're going to have
Yeah.
to flip it over and do it again.
Exactly.
It's still gonna
Exactly.
be
You
wrong.
gotta do it at
And
least
then you
3
flip it over
times.
and do it again, back to the way you had it the first time, and then it's going to go in.
Exactly. Yeah.
And that's
But
how
the new-
fucking USB works. It's a
but the
3
new-
fucking step process always.
It is. But the new one, the little tab inside just slides back and forth, so it always fits.
Yeah. You want to know
Which-
what's into a 3-step process? A fucking parallel port and a serial
Well, yeah,
port.
that's true. Yeah,
Bring
but that
those
was a
back.
pain in the ass too. No, those you had to screw them in, and no, I hated those things.
I like the screws. You want to know why?
No.
Because I know it's not going to fucking fall out.
That's true. You got a point. Like, you screw it in there, it ain't coming out.
Roundhouse is down in the basement right now, welding his freaking C-type into the bottom of his phone.
No, the two connectors I really hate on the computers are the HDMI and the display port because they don't click.
Yeah.
The headphone jacks, they click and they'll lock.
Yep.
The USB, they're kind of tight. The video card and the old parallel port, you screw those in. The fucking HDMI and the display port, they just go in and okay, don't blow on it because it might fall out. Well,
Well, and HDMI plugs suck. Like you have to get it perfectly straight, or it's not going in. The
Right.
HDMI plugs in that little, I don't know why they made it the way they made it, but like you literally have to line it up perfectly straight or it is not going in that hole.
Yeah.
And if you've got one on the back of a TV that you have to reach around and do without being able to see it, it's impossible. 4 hours later, you're still screaming at it.
Yeah. You want to know what also sucks is when you redo your computer to this new standard for the Windows 11, which is you can't they don't use master boot record partitions anymore. It's GPT or something like that.
Huh?
But the shit that you got to do in the BIOS to set this all up for Windows 11, it fucks with your video card settings. So before the DVI was the primary display.
Uh-huh.
Now it's the HDMI.
Oh, really?
I don't know how to switch it back to having because I have the small 13-inch TV, my secondary monitor. I have it hooked up via HDMI.
Right.
My main monitor, it's the DVI. So I have to turn my little TV on to get into the BIOS and shit.
And
I
you
don't
have to
know
do
how,
this every time you boot up?
unless I unplug the HDMI cable for the secondary TV. Yeah, and then it goes to a single monitor. But so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna buy an HDMI to VGA. I get it. The fucking thing doesn't even go on.
Oh.
I'm like,
That's
what the fuck?
irritating.
I'm trying to plug it in into my 1050 Ti. I'm trying to plug it in and it's not even going out. And I'm looking and I'm going, motherfucker, this outer ring is the same size as the outer ring that I have.
Larry, what's up, buddy?
Because the one with the pins is supposed to have a thicker outer ring because it goes around the outer ring that's on the video card.
Right.
But I have the pins, but it's the same size fucking ring. So it's the same. It's the same. It doesn't push on. I'm going, huh? This is some fucking janky ass shit.
That's part of the reason I just got done with the whole tech business thing because I got sick and tired of dumb shit like that all the time.
All
the time.
Now I got to figure out. I need a HDMI to VGA cable because I wanted the adapter because it's a 90-degree. So it won't be a big ass fucking weight on the end of the video card.
Right.
Because it'll be hanging down.
Right.
But I got to go to some kind of fucking cable now.
If you're ready for all this cuteness.
Hopefully, I can get a cable with an actual DVI connector on one and a VGA on the other.
I can't
So I
believe
don't-
we haven't passed a point where we don't really need a cable at all.
I don't know,
I mean-
man. For games, you're still gonna need a cable. You're trying to
When I
push
got
so much
babies,
data.
Larry,
No, you know,
I got
so
many
not
cute little-
necessarily. And the reason not necessarily is because you could conceivably have a monitor that had the video card in it, and it actually paired with the Wi-Fi, so that part of the information was already stored on the computer chip in the monitor. So you basically you would
Okay, so a video card, the PCIe connection is a 4,000 gigabit a second bus. I think it
Yeah.
is. You're not getting that through any Wi-Fi.
no, listen, you're not hearing me. If the monitor had the same data stored on it on a hard drive, so that when you were playing the game, it just communicated
Oh,
responses to the application running on the monitor,
that would
there'd be no reason.
suck.
It would be amazing.
Well, just think of it now. Oh, my hard drive on my monitor's full. What do I do?
Oh no, what do I
I
do?
mean, that I don't like that idea. That's just giving you okay. You got to get one more piece of a fucking equipment shit. No, come on, man.
I don't know, man. It feels like there should be a reason I don't need a wire. I feel like I could do without one.
I mean,
somewhere.
if you were doing like emails and YouTube, I could see that working. But to do some of these games where they're doing 120 frames a second at fucking 4K, the amount of data that I would have to communicate, it blows away this new 5G.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Because I mean, because they're up to what? They just came out with the new PCIe.
You know what I can't believe?
5.0 now?
I
4.0,
honestly
something
can't
like that?
believe that VR has not taken over the whole gaming industry. Like, I mean, I realize that it's made some inroads,
It's getting there.
but it's surprising to me that it is not that the gaming industry has not just completely shut down entirely, other than VR, because
Well,
It'll
see,
get
they're
totally
trying
immersive.
to. They're on their way to. This is why Windows 11 has that cutoff. Because
Yeah.
it's the generation 2 and above of Ryzen and the generation of something on the Intel, because it has the one data set that makes it work better with VR. Some kind of this new instruction set.
oh, hi Pepper, what's going on? Hi, sweetie.
So I think the Windows 11 is like the first stage of that. They got to get everyone to be on
Hi,
equipment
Lori.
that can do it. You know, it's kind of like video, like actual GPUs. I mean, back in the day, they didn't have GPUs.
Wow, Lori, I
Now
have
they
not
actually
seen you
have
in a long
GPUs.
time.
Right?
Right. All right,
Holy
Pepper,
cow,
out my
it's
face,
Buffalo.
sweetie. Yeah, we said hi to Larry earlier. You're way behind, dude. So busy talking, you missed everything.
No, he's not important to me. So you know,
Hi, Pepper. Hi,
he's one of
sweetie.
those. He's one of those doofus football guys.
He's a doofus football guy.
Yeah, he is.
Liz says you're just mad because the Bears suck.
No, look at my screen. He's one of those
I see.
doofus football guys.
Yeah. Well, why do you have images of people all over your computer? I don't understand.
Because he dressed up like that and I was making fun of him the next stream.
I remember
And
that.
It doesn't come. I don't know how to get them out. I haven't ever needed to delete any, so I haven't figured. I don't know if I can even delete
Pepper,
things.
Pepper, what are you doing, sweetie? Why now? Why right
That's
now?
all across die.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
What are you,
Was that a Halloween? Buffalo, was that
No, that was
Halloween or
just
something?
I don't
I'm
Or
pretty
was
remember
sure
that
when
an
that
actual football game? I can't remember if it was Halloween or a football.
No, I feel like that was like that live stream we did before
It was
we
a
were
live
moving.
stream.
I'm pretty sure it was football.
Was it a 24-hour?
It might have been
no.
our 24-hour stream. That's what it seems like it was. I don't remember for sure, but it seems like that's what it was.
Maybe. That sounds right.
No, that's how I got the Buffalo Bandit.
No, that's how I got to the Buffalo Bandits Pro Lacrosse Games 9 home games. Oh, okay. You said it was lacrosse.
Do people actually go to lacrosse games? That's a
Right?
thing?
I mean, why would anyone even
Well, I mean,
admit
they
to
go to
watching that?
polo. If
Isn't
people
that like
go to
lacrosse
polo,
game?
Isn't lacrosse like the Spice Girls? Just no one wants to admit to doing it.
it's like polo without the horses.
I didn't realize people actually went to those kinds of things. That's very strange. It's very strange. Just like going to watch field hockey. I know that, like, parents of people playing field hockey go, but who else goes? Yeah, I think that was our live stream you got on, Larry. I think that was ours.
So seriously, what do you think about this laptop? You think it would work for Vinnie?
No, it's a piece of shit.
But it's free. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure the piece of shit will work better than his fucked up thing.
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
his computer's always having problems, and my guessing is because it's been so long, it
Hi,
has all
June.
this fucking bloatware and shit in there of stuff he doesn't even use anymore.
Hi, June.
And it's all running still. And the only way to fix
I
that,
think the problem with Vinny's laptop is Vinny. I don't think it's the laptop.
no, honestly,
It's operator error.
I think it's operator error.
well, it could be that, but the two other things are, I think it's an old install that's all messed up, and that it has a mechanical hard drive still. He needs to throw a $50 SSD in there, and he'll be fucking flying.
Yeah,
dude. I'm telling you, you have an old laptop, throw an SSD in there, it's going to be a brand spanking new laptop.
I agree. And I mean, if he would just delete all of the viruses he gets from porn, that would probably fix some of that too.
But I mean, I can do that, but I'd have to have it with me. And this way,
conspiracy sites.
This laptop I have in front of me, so I can set it all up, the right way, and get rid of all the bloatware after Windows installs, and get rid of all the telemetry and shit like that.
You know what's probably really wrong with it? All the shit he's afraid of. He's probably got like 12 virus softwares running at the same time.
Dude, he probably still has, what was that? A Norton.
Kaspersky.
He's probably running McAfee. That's his problem.
He's got McAfee, Kaspersky, Norton, and a few other things all running at the same time.
Aviast?
And the tinfoil hat on top of his modem too.
Yeah.
No, but man,
like, why doesn't this work?
For being such an old laptop, it still looks fucking nice. Because it's only been opened like twice.
What, the one you were just showing a little bit ago? Let me see that again.
It's like brand spanking new, seriously.
Yeah, brand spanking new in 1994.
I don't know if it's 94. No, it's not 94. I know they got it after 94.
I mean, that thing looks like my Tandy.
Oh, wow.
But it has...
that reminds me of my first laptop.
It
actually does look like it's in pretty good shape.
The Antac lacing speakers in it. This thing's going to sound good. Those the Antacs are good. What the hell is it designed? Oh, XP. Okay. But I'm pretty sure it's a V4435NR. I don't know when it was from.
I have no idea. It's definitely old, but if it's, I mean,
this thing's like literally like you just took it out of the box. Seriously, I cannot believe it.
Your boots
Nowhere
up
on
and
the.
everything.
I got a. I forgot the power cable. I couldn't find it, so I wasn't. Actually, I grabbed the wrong power cable.
Gotcha.
It's somewhere in the house. I'm not driving all the way back there, so I ordered one. I'm waiting for it to come in the mail.
Gotcha.
And then after I bought the cable, I found a. This thing has a 48 amp hour battery. They sell for $35. I can get a 96 amp hour. And
Oh,
what it is it's a double thickness battery. And what it would do then is it would sit on the front legs, and the battery has legs now. So it would angle it would, instead of being flat, it would angle it towards you, which I kind of like the idea of. So I think I'm going to get that bigger battery.
Right. Oh, yeah, the whole thing
Yeah.
gets close. I haven't,
like I
I
said,
haven't-
once the cable gets here, I got to do all these things, figure it out.
Right. Yeah,
Sure.
I had to download speaking of computers, I have to open up my laptop and do some work on it. I had our website is currently shut down because I couldn't afford the hosting that it was on. And so now I have to move it to a regular shared hosting. I've had a leftover server for the last couple of years because when I closed down MMK Technologies, there was no point in closing down all my servers. So I had a leftover server. I've been paying 100.
I got a server on my wall. I got a P4 2.8 Northwood server on my wall.
Yeah, what are you using it for?
Right now, it's just hanging.
Yeah, it's art.
It's just it's art.
But anyway, so yeah, our website's down for tomorrow. I got to put it back up.
That was my first
having an
gigabyte board.
ID10T error.
It was my first gigabyte board, and it had 4 IDE connectors. 4.
Right.
I loved it.
Yeah.
And it actually does RAID. That old of a board, it actually did RAID.
Really?
Yeah. It had its onboard RAID chip to control the two extra IDE connectors.
Right.
Fuck yeah, I loved
like
it.
a lot of Roundhouse stuff just hanging.
I actually drove 35 miles to buy that Northwood, the
No, I
2.8
don't
Northwood.
I
Because that's the
just
biggest
did.
chip
How are you?
that would go in the board.
Hi, Steph.
I bought it used. It was 85
Wow,
bucks when I
we
bought
have
it.
Lori and Steph in the same chat. I am so excited. And June is here too. Like this is like
Holy
this is the perfect
cow.
time.
I'm here.
I haven't seen you in a long time.
Aqua Garden Zen, how are you?
People don't see me very often anymore either.
Yeah, you're a loser. You got some Yankee Canadian internet loser shit going.
Wow.
No.
You got to work on your internet.
Wow.
Because then you'd be able to play Warships again.
Wait, did Roundhouse just call me a loser?
Your internet.
heard that. I heard that.
Your internet.
Andy called you Canadian.
Yeah,
Well,
he's always called me Canadian.
I always call her Canadian. Oh, Canada.
That's very confusing.
It's a thing. Don't worry about it. It's an inside joke.
So I threw this Dojo Loach into the 400 gallon tonight, and so the 400 gallon has been having it's been having a
looking at
anyway.
Never mind, Larry. Got it.
So the 400 gallon has been getting a snail population issue. Not that it's really an issue. I don't mind at all because I could feed them to the puffers and whatever. But but there are so many of them that I finally decided I needed somebody to go help out. So I took this 8-inch Dojo Loach out of the out of the community pool and put him in the 400, and he was just crazy. He found this in one corner. There was probably 100 freaking snails, and he went flying over there, and he ate like 4 of them, and then he's like, I can't eat anymore, and then he started swimming down the tank and finding hundreds more of them, and he's like, I just don't know what to do with myself. Uh-huh. He found the perfect spot in the river, man. He's just thrilled.
I hope he doesn't die.
He's not going to die, but he's definitely going to get fat.
Well, no, because sometimes they eat so much that they do die. They get they eat so much that they get constipated, like
bloat.
Yeah. He seemed to be smart enough to know when to quit. He ate 4 of them, and then he was just like, I'll come back for those later. So I think he'll be all right. And there's another.
He's gonna be a happy clam now, though.
He is, and there's another dojo loach in the community pool that I got to try and catch too, but I couldn't find him. I found this guy because he likes to lay on top of the top of the plants.
Good luck
I know. That. He's in there somewhere, man. I'll find him.
Yeah, you'll find him when you drain it. When you drain it, you'll find him.
Well,
he's in there somewhere.
He's freaking 9 or 10 inches long. I'm pretty sure I can find him. He's got to be in there somewhere. But
in a tank as big as what I'm imagining what you're talking about. Yeah, no.
Well, yeah, and it's full of plants too, so he's got plenty of good hiding places. But
you'll be looking over here, he'll swim over there. You'll be looking over here, he'll be swim over there.
But he has this habit in the middle of the night of laying on top of the plants on the surface of the pool. So if I catch, if I get out there at the right time,
he wants to get eaten.
Yeah,
he's trying to get eaten. That's what it is.
Yeah, probably. Hey,
I want to get the fuck out of here. He goes, Florida sucks. I want to go somewhere else.
But I'll get him at some point. He'll be out there laying on top of the grass, and I'll snatch him and throw him in the 400. Yeah. And but like I love that community. The 400 gallon and the community pool are actually. I mean, with the exception of the tilapia pool, I just absolutely love the fish conglomeration we have got going on right now. It is just incredible. Yeah, the community pool.
I love those. The half and half. The what were they? Were they flower horn cross or were they?
Yeah, they call them they're yellow. Yellow Kong parrots. They're a flower horn and a parrot cross, and they are really cool looking fish.
They are so cute.
They're super
little
cool
guys right now.
Yeah, well, you say little guys, but they're still 3 inches, and like they're
gonna get like 3 times the size, right?
Well, they'll be 8-10 inches. I mean, they end up being pretty big fish, and when their colors come in, oh my God, they're freaking amazing. So we've got 2 adults. We've got all the youngsters, but we've got 2 adults, and right now they just kind of look pinkish like a parrot. But as they mature, they get all these beautiful blue and gold spots on them, and their fin changes with this black line down it. And I mean, they are just the coolest looking fish. So I'm pretty excited to be able to showcase them, but not until the spring. With winter coming, I want everybody is where I can keep them warm and not have to muck around. So.
Oh, absolutely.
But come spring, there's a couple of those flower horns I want to try and breed. Those King Kong parrots, we'll get we'll get a good look at those guys, and some of them are going to get adopted out because I have a shit ton of them, and I don't need a shit ton of them. So.
The other guy I like is that big flower horn, the flower horn male.
He's amazing, isn't he? He is, and he is such a punk too. I mean,
he's so pretty though.
He is, but God, he's a bastard, man. I go out and I go out to feed him, and he immediately starts attacking the glass. And if I put my hand on the glass, he's like, he just wants to eat me. But then if I put my hand in the tank, he comes at me like he's gonna freaking bite the hell out of me, and I do have to dodge. But as soon as I dodge, he'll let me pet him, and he actually like kind of snuggles in the palm of your hand and stuff. He's really cool. But before that, if you don't get out of his way, he will take a finger off. And he's got some pretty nasty little teeth in there too, man. I really do not want to get hit by him because I know I'll feel it for days. But
he's a decent size.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's a big boy. He's about 7 inches long and probably 4.5, 5 inches top to bottom.
Oh
and
no.
and he's thick too. He's probably 2 inches across. So I mean, he's not a he's a big old boy, and he's just a bulldog too. So like, I don't know.
Have you
I like him.
settled on a name for him yet?
Yeah. Well, so I talked to the guy that we got him from, and he said his name was Pedro. So we're sticking with Pedro.
Stick with Pedro. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of works actually.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Like a
I don't know. It's
Mexican
what I would have
crime
landed on, but Pedro's okay.
By the way,
And we-
that charging cable, I did put that in the private chat. The link.
Yeah. It's all right.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm gonna go look at that later.
Yeah, me too. I'll go look at it later. But yeah, I mean I don't know. The flower horns are amazing. I absolutely love those guys. And then the 400 with all the flagtails and the discus and the silver dollars and the puffers and the freaking African cichlids. I mean, I have a melange in there that 90% of people would not be able to manage, but for some reason
It works.
it always works out. I always get it to work out, And listen, I'll take somebody out and put their little ass in timeout, for 3 weeks in a 5-gallon tank until they hate me. But then when I put them back in the tank, they're going to act normal,
You meanie.
Sometimes you just need a
listen,
bucket.
I don't put up with that shit.
Isn't
I
that
do
fish
not put up with
abuse?
that shit. No, it's not. It's education.
Oh,
It's-
it looks like
It's
they have a
training.
slow motion review of the accident.
oh, I'm sure they're going to go
NFL
over that one
Idol
1,000 times.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
I am sure they will.
Can we put
Replay that a
roundhouse in a
billion times.
5-gallon tank now? I'd like to see you try, Larry.
That
I would pay to see
would be
that.
entertaining.
You want to know what's gonna
That would be
happen? You ain't gonna be walking away. That's what's gonna happen.
Well, he might walk away with a 5-gallon tank up his ass.
No, it'll be maybe around his neck. Just the ring of it, though. The bottom ring. That's it. Well, no, actually, both rings.
We've had to put Morpheus in with Goldie. Oh.
I don't know what that means, but I'm sure it's interesting.
Oscars. Wait, Morpheus isn't. Yeah. Goldie's IHSP's Oscar.
Okay. I wanted to ask. Only Oscars is here
Okay.
still, right?
Yeah.
What's that? What's the Pleco fuzzy suction cup things?
The Pleco
green-
fuzzy caption.
The stuffed animals.
Green Pleco.
Is that what they're called? The company's called
Yeah.
Green Pleco?
Yeah.
Because they had a goldfish, didn't they?
Green Pleco. Green Pleco is the name of the company.
Yeah, I'm going there now. I gotta check something. I need to look at.
Oh,
I hope they have a goldfish.
they
Oh,
do. Somewhere. Only
Yeah.
Oscars is the one to ask about that.
That kind of looks like hecklefish.
They've got heaps
Kinda
of
look
stuff,
like
and then
Hecklefish.
there's an Etsy store.
Well, no,
There's
because
an
I was
Etsy store
watching that.
on the
Heckle, I was thinking about that. I'm like, man, I want to buy one of these and send it to him. He could have like a 3D hecklefish. He can like redo the mouth on it.
So
'Cause he was asking-
that he actually probably has that fish, right? Like that.
Well, no,
probably
because
is
he
a
was
video of
asking
his
for
goldfish.
ideas, and I'm sure they could get a hold of this Green Pleco company, and he could do one with a mouth like hecklefish.
Well, the reason the mouth is like it is because that's his mouth upside down.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
But I'm saying no. He's asking on his after stream. He was asking about like business things that he could do, like things that he might be able to sell to make business money for the channel.
Oh,
And if he could get a hold of the, look at one of these and then get a hold of the company and have them make a special Hecklefish version with the Hecklefish mouth as a plushie, he could
I
sell,
see. I gotcha.
Oh
but
yeah.
I couldn't remember the website. And because you guys were here, I figured you only Oscars knew because I remember she did it.
So Aquazen Garden is feeding their roaches. Now, the question is are they feeding the roaches food or are they feeding the roaches to something as
Something.
food?
Yeah.
They should have,
Oh, yeah.
reptiles.
That sounds like feeding my roaches, as in feeding the cockroaches.
Yeah, which I don't
Feeding the
think
food some food.
I try not to feed the roaches, really.
Oh, they got a bunch of new angels. Oh, wow. That angel sunset looks kick ass.
Are you looking at plushies? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
Mhm.
They
Feeding
got
my
a
feeders.
Oscar. Oh, dude, only Oscars. You have the red Oscar. Do you have the volcano Oscar?
The plushie, there was this.
Wow, they got a lot of new ones.
Yeah.
Like a lot of new. Oh my
But
God,
there's
lots.
even like an Etsy store, like a branch off that has like guppies and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, I was just gonna say there's a lot of tetras and guppies and stuff now too, and saltwater
Mhm.
too.
Molly,
they got-
Molly's, yeah, the saltwater
Okay, yes,
one.
okay, because they got two. They got the regular gold Oscar, but then they had a red one. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I had to make sure only Oscars.
Yeah, she's
Had
got
that
the
red
big
one.
version of that one. She's got the
Oh,
giant one.
jumbo.
It's so cool.
What's that website called?
I don't know. What was the name of that website again, Adele?
Green
Greenpleco.com.
Pleco.
Green Plecker. Liz is asking.
Dude, yeah, I was just because I wanted to look for the Hecklefish one, but they have a lot of cool stuff here again.
But actually, yeah, that's not a bad suggestion. If they could make a hecklefish for him, I'm sure he would sell the hell out of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I could, like I said, I couldn't remember the company to even send them the message.
Right.
Because I mean, it's a goldfish. If I think it looks like hecklefish, if he doesn't, maybe I don't know. I mean, it's a goldfish. It's a fantail goldfish. It looks like so.
Yeah, it just needs to have the mouth upside down as well.
Yeah, but this doesn't. This has a fish mouth.
Yeah.
They'd have to change that little front and put the the different mouth on it.
Well,
But if they
listen,
could
I'm
do
sure
that-
if he was going to order 500 of them, I'm sure they would.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean, come on, anyone would want a hecklefish.
Yep, I would even want a hecklefish.
I would take a heckle. I would buy a hecklefish in a heartbeat. I would.
Actually, you know what he should do? Oh my God, he should do. You remember the talking bass? He should do a
Oh my
hecklefish talking bass.
Oh yeah.
I saw the coolest thing where this guy had wired up like five of those bloody talking fish
And they sung together.
to
Yeah,
Alexa, and he
Mhm.
was he got him to sing freaking sea shanties.
yeah, I saw that too. It was
Yes.
amazing.
Posted it the other day on Facebook. I fucking love that. That was so funny.
Well, he really
Alexa.
should figure out how to get it to sing Queen.
Yeah, Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah.
Only Oscars. Hecklefish is a goldfish. It's like it's like a cartoonish goldfish.
It's on the Y files. He's kind of he's the comic relief.
Ah, okay.
I want to see an episode done by Hecklefish where he talks about some crazy, he'll go crazy outlandish like Vinnie.
So Vinnie
And
then, right?
And then the Y-Files guy, the actual human, takes up Hecklefish's secondary role and reels him back and,
And
is the
keep
more
trying to reel
logical.
it back in. That would actually probably be pretty good. That would actually probably be pretty good.
The little fish does.
I think that would be like his, it may be a lot of work for him,
Yeah,
but I think that would be one of his most watched videos.
probably.
Honestly.
I'll tell you what. The problem is he's going to run out of shit to do. That's the one thing that guy's got.
He already is. He already
You know,
is.
Yeah, at some point he's going to
'Cause
really run out. And
He's asking people in the after hours, if you know of any stories, send them to me.
Yeah. Well, he's been doing that since he started the channel, and that's cool. But at some point, it's going to hit. It's going to hit a really brick wall.
Supposedly, he might, because someone requested Roanoke, and he's like, "There's so many Roanoke's."
Right.
But
there's
honestly,
heaps. So he'd have to
he
go like
puts
country to country and really dive into like their local history and their stories.
Yeah,
There's
honestly,
some
so
freaky
far, I
shit
think
out
he's
there.
only done U.S. stuff.
That's the thing. He could branch out worldwide.
He could, yeah.
Yeah.
There's some pretty
Actually, I
cool
think
stories
I think
about
he's done
Australia.
The only problem is that kind of stuff you'd have to actually go to that country and be looking through paperwork because
Not
shit's not
necessarily.
online.
But think of like, okay, so the Tasmanian tiger. There's a guy that runs like a whole like a fan club for the thylacine. And it's all online. All of that paperwork is uploaded. It's all on
Okay.
social media.
Okay.
I'm sure there's a website, so there's things like that. Like he could actually
Well, then
do a lot of his research and then
suggest
reach
that.
out to
Go
people
to
by
one of his
Zoom.
shows, go to one of his channel, one of his videos, and suggest that because I don't know what you're talking about. I've never heard of it. So,
But yeah, he's always
thylacine
asking for
Tasmanian
suggestions, and if there's
tiger.
good stories.
honestly, I don't care how many times a story's been done. I'd like to see it. The reason I watch him is because of how he does it.
Yeah,
I like
absolutely.
how he. I mean, even a story that's been. I would like him to do a story on what's that island? The Money Pit thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Oka. Not Oka. Yeah. The Money Pit.
Oak Island. I think
Yeah.
that's right.
Oh, right.
Oak Island. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, it's been done a lot of times, but it's his take.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure at some point he will go back and hash over a bunch of those stories. I'm sure it'll happen because he has to. I mean, either that or he closes the channel because he's got to. He's got to keep coming up with content. So sooner or later, he's going to have to hash over once it's been done a lot. And I'm sure he'll find some interesting ones. From
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
different countries.
A lot of the stuff he does. I mean,
about.
most of his stuff is like well, not military, but major-ish / military.
Yeah.
It's not local. It hasn't been local stuff yet.
Right. Yeah, he has. And actually, I don't think he's done like the Jersey Devil or any of that shit yet either. Too.
Yeah,
But
no.
I'm sure he will.
There's
At some
a
point.
lot of that. There's a lot of those sorts of things out there. He'll find more
there's
shit.
all sorts of stories like that. The thing is, though, is that he likes to be able to scientifically verify what he can. And there's a lot of those stories out there that, Mothman
there's no proof. And
he goes in because he actually said a lot of the episodes he goes in and doesn't believe it.
So he goes in a skeptic.
No, I'm sorry. He goes in believing it, and then as he's doing the episode, he ends up that, oh no, he doesn't believe it anymore. There was one story he actually was researching that he didn't believe it, and the more he researched it, then he actually started believing it.
Yeah.
I can't remember the which episode that was, but he mentioned he was talking about this on the last after stream that he did.
Yeah.
So I mean, you could go back and see it.
I want to watch his moon video.
The moon video is good. The number station video is good.
they've all been good. There aren't any of them that are bad. I mean, they've all been good.
The only ones I don't like are the really short ones. I don't. I pretty much go through and watch anything that's like 10 minutes or longer.
Well, the short ones are good too.
It's just
depends on. It just depends on how much time you've got to spend listening to the videos. If you've only got a few minutes, then the shorter episodes would be good.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if I'm gonna watch it, because I watch it to be entertained. I don't want to be entertained for 5 minutes. I want to be entertained for 15 minutes or so.
It's just the difference between watching the shorts and watching the full episodes of stuff.
Plus, I learned stuff. You learn stuff from his videos too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's
Yeah,
always
that guy's
that
got
little
it on
piece of
lockdown
information
right
that
now.
goes,
He really
I
does.
did not, there's always that little bit of information that you just go, wow, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
I've heard of that. I've heard of this. And wow, that little fact that just like, wow, huh.
All right, guys, I'm gonna jump down here for a bit. Actually,
Well, fine then.
I'm watching something.
With your
I'm watching a
wussy internet.
show. Oh, whatever. I'm watching a show on Netflix at the moment, actually,
Is that the
which is
Canadian version?
Ancient Apocalypse. Jesus Christ! Don't you start.
Hey, Adele, I think it's on Netflix. Look up Avenue 5.
Okay.
I'm
stuck. I'm watching Ancient Apocalypse right now. I'm kind of getting into it.
We were gonna watch the Glass Onion tonight, but it's not available yet. I was really pissed about that. I was really looking forward to it. But
yeah.
I
and they don't
downloaded.
even.
I paid for my VPN, so I have unlimited. I downloaded the 1080p version of Babylon 5 and Last Man Standing. So I'm binge watching those.
Okay then.
Yeah.
On that note, I'm out, guys. See you later.
Later,
Two-
Adele. Have a good evening.
200 gigabytes for what was it, 5 seasons?
Okay then.
What did you say was on Netflix? You just said it.
I don't know. What did you say was on Netflix?
I think it's on Netflix. Avenue 5.
Avenue 5. What is it?
It's a comedy. It's the closest thing I could say is it's like Lost in Space,
Oh yeah. Okay.
but it's a pure it's literally a comedy. The captain is actually British. They pay him but he makes an American. What House, the movie House, the doctor show.
Yeah.
The doctor from that house, he's the captain.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'll have to check that out. Why are we HBO Maxing? Why are we OJesusing us that high, Lori? What is happening? So confused.
I'm really into For All Mankind though. I can't wait until the next season comes out.
For All Mankind. I don't know what that is.
Have you ever heard of Man in the High Castle?
No. Heather says she's heard of it. But...
So what they're alternate realities.
Okay.
Man in the High Castle was we lost World War II. Japan and Germany took over the United States. For All Mankind is an alternate reality of the Russians beat us, putting a man into space and putting a man on the moon.
Okay.
And because of that, the space race never ended. We never stopped going to the moon.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
we're doing space shuttles and Apollo rockets at the same time in the show. We have a space station. We have a moon base. They just got to Mars.
All right, I'll check that out. Something else that I was talking to somebody the other day, I think on Twitter, and like all of a sudden a whole bunch of people chimed in that the show Atlanta is freaking amazing. But I didn't even know it existed. Atlanta.
What is that about?
I don't know, but it's a comedy, and everybody that I was in this conversation with said it was super freaking sharp. But I haven't watched it yet, so I don't know.
You know what? I hate it when you have to hit Atlanta show to get what you're looking for, because there's so many fucking things for Atlanta.
Well, of course there are, yeah. I don't know what channel it's on. I have no idea. But
this sounds like a fucking Hallmark movie. Yeah, no, I'll pass on that.
Well, so that was one of the things that was brought up, as somebody said. It seems like it's going to be just a dumb, like it does. If you read the description of it, or
the description, it sounds like a chick flick, Hallmark chick flick. It does.
That's exactly what was brought up, but they said that it was just ridiculously funny. So I don't know. And it was quite a few people. Like I kind of got bombarded because I was going, I'm not gonna
Okay,
watch
so
that.
you're in Atlanta, Georgia, but when is it a movie from the past? Is it a movie from the present?
Man, I don't know, dude. I'm just saying. I was just throwing it out there because that's what some folks told me.
It's a rap movie.
It's a show, right?
Um,
No, it's not a movie. It's a show.
It's
Yeah.
a show. It's like a TV show. Because I had to search Atlanta show, and that's when it came up.
Right.
It's a rap show drama.
No.
Rappers.
Okay.
A rap show drama? Jesus Christ, no, thank you.
I'm just saying it.
Understand the line between
Screw
real
rap
life and
country, screw rap comedy, screw rap everything. These kids nowadays don't know how to do rap anyway anymore.
That's true.
Go
That's
old
true.
school rap, man. That's what
Yup.
rap really is.
I wholeheartedly agree.
Kids.
Yeah,
These kids in their goddamn auto-tune.
These kids in the damn auto.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, I gotta kick my own ass. Seriously. I am using kids a lot more lately. These fucking
Yeah,
kids.
you're getting old, buddy. You're getting old, buddy. It happens. It happens, man. And you never
But
thought
dude,
it was
these
going to
kids
happen.
don't-
Like I remember being,
I saw some kid walk across the street looking at his phone, didn't even look up for a car. And I'm like,
yeah, well, I've seen that
you
too.
fucking kid, seriously. Yeah, we were crazy.
Speaking of-
We were looking around. We were looking around where we were going to go.
Walking out in, yeah, but speaking of walking out into traffic and not looking around, apparently Rudy Giuliani was in the middle of New York City screaming at traffic the other day.
Oh Jesus!
Like,
Someone
losing
brought
his fucking mind. That guy has gone
isn't
fucking nuts.
there a problem with? Oh wait, no, that's Chicago that has the high lead levels. No, it just came out. There is the legal lead limit is like 0.0 something. There's sections that have 1 point something of lead in it.
In the water?
In the fucking tap water.
Oh. Well, this is why nobody drinks tap water anymore anyway.
No wonder why all the fucking people in Chicago vote Democrat. They're all fucking lead lined retarded.
Oh my god! But yeah, I hadn't drank. We didn't drink tap water for freaking 20 years until we moved here. Now we have well water, and it's freaking amazing.
Well, but we have spring water.
Yeah, it's not just well water. Ours comes out of the freaking springs. You know, we're surrounded by natural springs.
In my hometown, we had freshwater springs that we ran off of. We also got water from Lake Michigan. Or sometimes. Most of the time actually, but every once in a while you could taste it when you got the fresh spring water. And when you did that, we would get a bunch of buckets and fill it up and because we would save it for drinking.
Right. Well, that's what our water is all the time here. It's literally fresh spring water. It's
oh
gorgeous.
My god, yeah. I remember it was years we had. It was like 4 years since we had it, and it came in one day. Oh my god.
Right.
I drank so many glasses of water at once. I ended up throwing up.
And the fish freaking love it, man. I bring a fish back from a rescue and throw them in our water, and they just like all of a sudden they perk up and they're like, holy shit, what is this? I've never experienced this before. And they're all, I mean, seriously, we have the best fish water ever in the history of fish water. Yeah. It's cool.
You're down in Florida, so you might be getting like some of the what did they say it back in the 50s? The salt is in the water that makes you feel good and shit like that.
I don't know.
No, there's minerals.
There's lots of minerals in the water.
Minerals. The mineral water. Yeah. Well, you have all these salt domes and mineral domes in Florida, so maybe you're getting that mineral.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That special mineral water that makes
absolutely
make you get younger and shit.
Well, I don't know about all that shit, but it's not like the Fountain of Youth or anything. But I'll tell you what, though, man, jumping in the natural springs here it's the most I want to say refreshing, but it's life-giving, man. You jump in one of these springs, and an hour later you come out just feeling freaking like invigorated. It's pretty
Almost
incredible.
likely you're younger.
No, but
You're pretty much just restated. Like,
I mean, maybe younger for 30 seconds, but
yeah.
Oh,
know,
so it was like a fountain of youth, but it just wore off really quick.
really fast. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's what it is. You could live forever as long as you just never got out of the water.
Yeah, yeah. Well, dude, don't they have people where they go into the water and give birth? If you can give birth, why can't you just live in the water?
I don't know. What's up, Yellowstone Aquatics? How are you?
I mean,
don't
wouldn't it be
think-
like weightlessness anyway? You just float
yeah,
around and shit.
yeah. So we'd all be manatees.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be pretty.
Maybe we would like revert back. Maybe we came from manatees. We never know.
Pretty sure the species would die off if we all looked like manatees.
Well, I mean, not really, because didn't the manatee look like the new sexy?
No.
Because
No.
didn't they have like a what was it? Like one of those like body magazines, but they had like a 300-pound person on it, and they're like, "This is the new beauty" or some shit. It was some big news like last year.
I don't read that shit. I don't know.
I don't either. But I saw it on YouTube like
Well,
last year.
I don't watch that weird shit on YouTube either. I don't. What are you watching, man?
Dude, sometimes they just run it and go down the rabbit hole, and you get some crazy ass like Hollywood news.
I don't
Guy.
understand why you're watching manatee porn on freaking YouTube, dude. I think that's weird.
They're the gentle giants of the ocean.
They are the gentle giants of the ocean. Man, manatees are so freaking cool. They really are. They're an absolutely amazing animal. And they hang out in our springs. We used to go visit Snooty, who was at the aquarium here.
Now,
or
are they
in
mean
Santa
like
Bernardino.
seals and shit? Like seals will
No,
attack you and
no.
eat you and shit, from what I
No.
understand.
No, these are literally just they're the sweetest freaking things. They're
Are they
They're,
like nice like a dolphin where you can like pet them and shit?
oh yeah,
I mean, do they like know they like recognize you like a dolphin would and shit?
yeah.
Oh, that's
They're
cool.
they're super friendly, and they're vegetarian. They have kind of like a pig nose,
Oh,
and no teeth, and they just kind of they're just God. They're
you know what? I think I know what I'm gonna get from my pool pond in Dixon.
a manatee.
Yep.
That better be a big pool pond. That's all I'm saying.
Hey,
But,
that's just an excuse to build a bigger tank.
But they really are. They are the coolest freaking things, and people are mean to them, man. I don't understand why. They're like people do really stupid things.
Well,
to
I know they
manatees.
run them over in boats and shit.
Well, yeah, that's not
And cut 'em
intentional.
up?
That's just that's just accidental most of the time, I think. But
Well, no, there has been a couple cases where they were literally I remember a report. This was maybe 7 months ago. They were purposely going over them, and they ended up getting arrested.
I didn't see that. But
I'm glad they arrested.
yeah, I'd beat the hell out of somebody if I saw somebody do that on purpose. They're
The
just
people in the civilians actually chased the boat down and blocked them all in. They made they circled the wagons around them and made them
Right.
stop until the cops got there.
Yeah, we're
nice.
Really protective over him.
Yeah, people here are really protective about manatees, man. We see you hurt a
It
manatee,
was like,
you're gonna-
dude, my God, I couldn't believe it. It was like Jaws water. Seriously.
like Jaws water.
Yeah.
Ugh. So somebody was literally running them over on purpose.
Yeah. They
Uh,
were steering for him. They got like 8 of them.
Oh, ho, ho.
The water was just literally Jaws.
I am actually surprised that the people that cornered them off let them live through it. Because I mean, around here, well, that's probably why there were
Well,
probably
no.
enough people that they weren't sure they could get away
no.
with it. Because
They're called civilized people that
No,
know how
listen.
to follow the law.
no, not in Florida. There's no such thing. What are you talking about?
You ever heard of Florida Man?
Well, I mean,
It's like you've never been here before.
No, there are civilized people in Florida. There's civilized
No.
people in every state.
Not many.
There's also uncivilized people in every state.
Listen, most of us will throw a brick on you and feed you to the alligators. That's just the way it works down here.
No.
Yeah,
Or shoot you in the face.
yeah. I mean, listen,
Trust me, going through Florida prison system is worse than getting eaten by an alligator.
That might be true.
You got to be civilized and think. What would be the worst thing would be for him to get caught and go through the prison system in fucking Florida.
Yeah, that might be
Don't
true,
let him-
actually.
Don't let him get away with just getting eaten by an alligator real quick. No,
I don't know, man. We're a vicious lot down here. We really are. Like, there's a
see
there's,
what's wrong with all you uncivilized people in the world. You know what it is. Y'all gotta smoke some weed, and then we all can just sing "Kumbaya" in a fucking big circle around a campfire and shit, and we're gonna get along like the Smurfs.
I think what it comes down to is that we don't trust the government to accomplish anything down here. So, because it's all just kind of an old boys club. So, we just pretty much take care of shit. That's how it works around here. I thought you said let them in.
I thought they were out.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Where's Kendra?
He's probably under a blanket. I don't know, man. Where are you, Bear?
So I've been trying to go down the rabbit hole, but I have no clue how to search for what I'm actually looking for. And
What are you
being that your computer, you might know. So I had my original set of RAM was a they're both from the same company, they're both the same series, but they're two different bins. I have a 2400, they're DDR4. I got the 2400 speed of 8 gig, and then I got a 16 gig of 2800 speed. Put them together and they run at 2400. But I know I can overclock. I want to overclock.
No, they're going to run. Well, wait, you put in two different speeds, you can't put in two different speeds of RAM.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't, because I'm okay. Let me rephrase that. You can, but they're going to run at the slowest speed. Both of them are going to run at the slowest potential speed.
Correct, but you can also overclock. Why can't I overclock to the high RAM, which is 2800? I want to overclock to 2800.
It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. It's always going to run at the top speed is going to be the lowest speed of the two sticks of RAM.
No. Because you can't my board. You can overclock the RAM. You can get rid of you can do it all manual settings. But I'm wondering, when I overclock, can I overclock to 2800 so it runs the 16 gig chip at its normal speed, and then it overclocks the small 2400 to 2800?
No, it doesn't work that way.
Well, I might have to take the 8 gig out and just leave 16 gig in, and then overclock to 2800 to 3000.
That's how you do it.
That sucks. Because my speed actually goes. Well, no. See, the weird thing is when I tested the 8 gig on a performance test.
Yeah.
And I got the lowest speed. I tested the 16 gig alone. I got the high speed. I then put the 8 gig back in with the 16 gig.
Yeah, and you got the low speed.
No, I got the fastest speed. It was a little bit faster than just the 16 gigs. Even though it was running on 2400 instead of 2800, the CAS legacy, I'm thinking, has something to do with it.
I don't know. You're over my head. I don't know.
That's the only thing I could think of, is because when it's running at the 2400, it's running at a faster speed legacy than the 2800, which is a little bit slower because they're 16 numbers instead of 15 numbers.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm a software guy, not a hardware guy anyway.
God damn it. We can supposedly send people to the moon. I want to be able to do this on my computer. Someone needs to fucking figure out how to do it.
Okay, so you know how you do it? You know how you do it? Listen, here's how you do it. You sell the 8 gig. You sell the 8 gig.
I know. I know. It's just,
that's how you do it. I'm sorry, but that's how you do it.
To sell shit, though. Especially computer stuff, because no one wants to buy used computer stuff because everyone overclocks, and usually they sell burnt out shit. The thing is I've never overclocked this RAM. I never started overclocking until I got this new RAM, and I haven't even overclocked the RAM. I've
Right.
overclocked my GPU and my CPU.
Right. I don't know. I mean, there used to be a place, and I don't know if it exists anymore, but there used to be a place that you could tell them what you had, and they would tell you a price for it and trade. You know, give that to you in trade for another one. So I don't know if that exists anymore or not, but like because computer parts are hard to come by these days.
Yeah, they are.
Because everything's freaking laptops and or not laptops, but pads and phones. So like,
You want to know what's
computer
impossible?
parts.
You want to know what's really impossible to come by? Old used hard drives. Because everyone destroys hard drives now.
Yeah.
To find like an original serial ATA 150 or an IDE drive is nearly impossible now. And
Right.
it sucks.
Yeah, it does. Hey, so I am going to turn you over to Heather for just a minute because I got a thing I have to do. So passing you over.
Hello.
Oh. Hey, what's up?
How are you?
Great, I guess, hey. I got a pound of London broil. I can't be happier.
Yeah, I heard that earlier.
I'm
I
jealous.
already made me a sandwich. Oh, so good.
Oh, nice. What'd you put on it?
It was just mayonnaise, Swiss, and London broil on Texas style, Texas cut toast. Bread,
Nice.
blah, blah. Bread, not toast.
Right, that stuff. Yeah.
It's thick cut bread that you can make
Yeah,
Texas. That you can put the stuff on and make Texas toast.
yeah, yeah.
It's
Oh, yeah.
good to make cinnamon toast too.
Oh yeah, it's good though.
Right,
And
cinnamon yeah,
I-
and French toast. Those are awesome for French
I
toast.
think tomorrow I'll try to make make the sandwich and then do a grilled cheese of it.
Oh, yeah, that sounds wonderful. Oh, all melty cheese and stuff. Ooh.
Yeah, melty Swiss cheese with the fucking and this is grade A fucking London broil. Oh, it's good shit this time.
That sounds awesome.
Honestly, I should have tasted it because I would have gotten like 2 pounds
Right?
and then killed myself at the price.
Oh, I know, right? It's like $20 a pound now.
$20. Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
it's
Jesus
crazy.
Christ, how is this? I mean, granted, I know it's London broil; it's a top end meat, but still, I'm looking at all their meats. The cheapest meat they had was $9.99 a pound.
Oh,
Wow.
that's actually pretty good. It's crazy.
And that was the clear meat with the chunks in it.
Oh, wow.
Whatever
Right.
the hell that meat is, I can't remember what they call it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's like it's what it is it's chunks of meat and clear and encased in clear jelly, and that yeah no
Yeah, it's creepy. Yeah, it's.
I don't.
It's
Why am I
creepy.
eating jelly? No, I want to eat meat. Why is?
Yeah, yeah. We call that creepy meat. Yeah.
Yeah, it's. I don't know.
I'm not sure if it is meat. I kind of think it might be people.
It could be
Yeah.
dogs, cats.
No, probably people.
What was that dude that just died in prison? That
Dahmer?
supposedly hung himself? No, that's Epstein. Epstein.
Oh, right. Yeah, that creepy.
Maybe
dude.
maybe he's that meat.
Oh God, nobody wants that. Ew.
Never know.
Ooh, that's some funky meat. No, nobody wants Jeffrey Epstein meat. Ew.
Worse than liverwurst.
Ew. That's some funky meat.
My dad used to eat liverwurst out of the tube with a spoon.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
The old
That's
paste,
hardcore.
the old paste liverwurst that came in the yellow tube. That what was it? Oscar Mayer.
That. My mom eats that with mouth.
He'd come home from work and every day he'd eat a couple spoons and I would watch him and I would just gag
Oh wow.
just with a spoon bare. I'm like,
Just-
how can you eat that by itself?
Just right to it like that.
Some of them, that's
Ew.
an Illinois thing.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh.
Yeah, because Liz said her
Man,
mom
I
does
don't
it
know. I
too.
think I must have been the milkman or the pizza man's son because I don't know. Like
That
I
didn't rub off on you.
yeah, no, it didn't. That was not me.
Oh, yeah, that sounds gross.
Or the lunch, was it?
I am so giving your mom crap next time I talk to her. I didn't know she ate that stuff.
She eats the clear meat. Oh no, don't trust her. I don't
I
trust anyone who
know,
eats that.
right?
Nope. You
I
are
know.
invited from Christmas.
Right, right. Well, actually, you can only trust her with certain things. So that's fair. See, there's something in that.
Oh, she's a Democrat. I see.
Look at you, just
I'm,
snuck that right in there.
I just poke. You know me. I like to poke the bear with a 2-inch stick.
Yeah, you do like to poke bears a lot. Yeah.
Plus,
But
I've been
that's one of
watching a
the
lot of
things.
Last Man Standing.
It's one of the things
So
we love about you.
I'm kind of really boisterous because I've been watching Last Man Standing for the past like 3 days.
Okay.
We should give Robert a baked potato.
Yeah. Oh, that's so
I do-
mean.
I do say Last Man Standing was a good show.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah, Last Man Standing. I don't know if we saw that.
Last man standing or
It's
Oh,
the
wait,
guy with
right.
Tim Allen.
Um.
It's the show with Tim Allen.
Right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think I have seen a couple episodes of that.
is that the one with the she works
He has
at
3
the parlor?
daughters.
Yeah,
He
and he
works at
works at like
he's an outdoor
an
man.
outdoor store or
Yeah.
something. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
But there was one episode he did that he was in a fight with a neighbor, and guess who the neighbor was?
Was it Wilson from?
No, it was Jill,
Oh, really?
the wife from Home Improvement. It was
Right.
her.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
She
I
was
was
complaining
wondering if
about
it was
how her
the neighbor
stupid
from Home
her
Improvement.
husband passed away a couple months ago, and her stupid husband used to supercharge all the shit in their house.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. Oh, that is awesome.
That's hilarious.
That is really funny.
I've actually noticed a couple references to Tool Time in that. They referenced the weird guy that always gives them advice from the other side of the fence.
Yeah,
in one
Wilson.
episode,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and-
Wilson,
and-
the
and
neighbor.
in this Jill episode, the Larrabee character comes up and starts talking to him like Wilson would from the other side of the fence.
That's awesome.
Wow. I used to love Wilson.
I think he started talking about Aztecs.
That's awesome. That's hilarious. Yeah, well done on the writers.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like the new episodes because they went on, they canceled it and then they brought it back, so they had to replace a character, and
Okay.
the character went from a short, black-haired chick to a tall blonde-haired chick, which did not pull off the character as well as the other one did, I think.
Right. Okay.
And it's like, dude, you should have just wrote the character off like she went to college or something. Then I don't know.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. You can't.
Yeah,
Try
You
to
can
just-
change a character
anytime
with.
they try to replace a character with a different actor or actress, it never works out well.
The only time it works out is if they do it like they have season 1 with one character, and then season 2 they go to the new character. That's the only time it works out. Is if they
Right.
do it
Or
right
if
at the
they do
beginning.
an age difference thing, right? Like
Yeah,
they're younger and then they go
can't do-
older or something.
They can't do it in season like 6. It
Yeah.
just-
No.
No, it just throws the whole season off.
Yeah, because you're so familiar with the
And-
other character and
because
the other actor.
the original chick was like really good at playing a dumb kid.
Okay.
Like, math is too hard. I don't want to do it. Dumb.
Right. Okay.
And this new character is trying to pull it off, but it just doesn't come out right.
Okay. It's just not working.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like the new
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, that stinks. That stinks when they do that. They should have just written the character off and then brought in this other new actress under a different character.
Yeah.
Right, if she's a director's
But
girlfriend or something and has to
they
be
do make fun of it. They do make fun of it in the show. In the first episode, the husband is like, I don't know why Mandy's always mad at me. And it's because it's a totally different character. And I know it's something has changed, but she's mad because I can't tell what's changed.
Okay. And it's a totally different person.
It's a totally different character. Yeah, totally
Right.
different person playing the character. That's what's, and that was like one of the first episode, like the punchline.
That's hilarious. Yeah, that's funny. Uh-oh. We just blew a fuse.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah. Mike's outside. He's probably messing around with, I don't know, heaters or something.
Tell him to put the hamster back in the wheel.
I know, right? Give him some of this superfood, man.
Oh, superfood! You need to go to Aquaballs because he has
Yeah.
that. He has that hormone laced food.
Okay. Yeah, that'll get him revving, huh?
Yeah.
And get those little hamster feet going.
I'm so jealous of aqua balls fish room.
Oh, everybody is. Everybody
I
loves aqua
I
balls system.
I call them water nuts.
Water. That should be fishing one. That should be fishing one.
See, and it started off. See, you took it as how everyone else took it, but I originally thought of because he's nuts about water.
Right. Well, actually, that's
That was
what I was
my
thinking.
first thought, but everyone takes it as water nuts.
Water. Okay, wait, I missed something because that's what I was thinking. Nuts
Mm.
about water and fish and
Nuts
crazy
in
about
water. Nuts in water.
it. Oh. Okay. All right, I got it now. Wow, that's messed up.
Yeah. A lot of people have dirty minds, and so shockingly, it wasn't me. Just it was
Yeah.
other people.
Yeah, me either. That's well, I guess we're used to me not really, but
But that should be a fishing one.
yeah, that would fit Fishimon.
No, I thought someone else was called Fishmon
What
or
is Fishimon
Fishimon or
still-
something like that.
Yeah, Fishimon. Yeah, is he still alive?
Yeah.
Is he still alive?
Uh,
That's sad. That's sad. Hey, is he still alive? I mean, there's so many people. Kevin, is he still alive?
Yeah.
Or the original Kevin, fucking Fish.
Oh, right. Right. I don't know.
I actually still think about. I'm like, dude, where the hell? You know, I've actually thought,
Yeah,
where the
well-
hell is that guy?
Yeah.
Every once
Yeah,
in a while.
I don't know.
I used to see all the time.
Oh,
I
right.
still-
An S. Yeah.
I still remember his Christmas stream. Oh my god. 2:00 in the morning. It's 2:00 in the morning in Chicago. Now, I don't, and he's in a different time zone, but still 2:00. It's nighttime. It's
Right.
2:00 in the morning. Chicago is night across the country. He's yelling at the top of his lungs, walking down the street, walking up to people's front windows in their yards, looking at their Christmas decorations.
Oh
I'm
my
going-
goodness.
Holy shit, you're gonna get shot.
Right. You're going to get shot in the face on Christmas
Where you did that at?
for peeping in people's windows.
Yeah, it was crazy. I'm like, this
Oh
guy
my
is
God.
ballsy.
Yeah,
Like-
that's nuts. That is nuts.
First of all,
Wow.
you're yelling at you get shot for that. Second of all, you're coming up, close to people's houses.
Yeah. Was he drunk?
I don't know.
I mean, you would think so, right? That would be
Or high on drugs.
Or high, I
Yeah.
would assume.
Yeah, people get paranoid. I mean,
Well, I don't know.
You-
People don't get like that though. Boisterous on weed.
No, not on weed. On other stuff, yeah.
Oh, on other stuff. Okay.
I don't
Alright.
know if he did other stuff. I know he did weed,
Right.
and I know he had problems with the law.
Right. So who knows? He was. Yeah, he had to have been drunk or inebriated somehow. I would think.
Some of the
Yeah, I mean,
things.
on Christmas and you're yelling down the road and peeping
Yeah.
in people's windows. I mean, that really is a good way to get yourself shot in the face.
Oh no, I mean he wasn't peeping in people's windows, but he was going up to people's windows, like
Okay.
standing within a foot of them.
Oh, yeah.
And
No,
looking
that's
at the
close
stuff in
enough.
the
Yeah.
yard. Yeah, I mean, dude, cops are gonna come, but then
Yeah, cops are gonna come and you're gonna get shot.
well, you're gonna. Let's just say this: you better start hoping the cops are gonna come, and not something worse.
Wow.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, here you would get shot, and then the
Yeah,
cops
here
would.
you'd get shot.
Yeah.
My parent, where I grew up, you'd get the cops called on you. You'd be lucky.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
we're
that's
out,
just
we're
crazy.
still. I grew up in I grew up. What would that be? East of the Fox River, which would mean it's pretty much from the Fox River. That's to the Lake Michigan. It's all pretty much Chicago. It's all built up.
Okay.
After the Fox
My
River,
aunt
that's when you
stayed
start
in
seeing farms and open land and shit.
Okay.
My aunt used to stay at Fox River.
At Rocks River,
Fox River.
Fox River.
Fox River, yeah.
Yeah.
That
Man,
goes. That's
The
your shit.
project there is scary.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
The projects. What?
yeah.
No.
But
Yeah.
he said no.
Well, it was scary when I was there.
I mean, you got some really expensive towns on the Fox River.
What's it called? No, it wasn't really Fox River. It was like it's a little project called Fox River, and it's bad. It's in it's between Dundee and Carpentersville, and it's a little project called Fox River View.
Oh, the apartment complex. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
shit's scary.
Yeah.
She said, yeah, that's scary.
You don't go
Yeah,
there at
that's
night.
ghetto.
I went out and found the missing dojo loach, but then I lost him.
Oh yeah.
Oh Jesus! You want something right? You want something done right? I guess you got to do it yourself,
I know,
Or-
right?
or in this case, have someone else do it.
He got himself
See?
up underneath a piece of driftwood, and I just
Oh.
happened to see his tail go under, and I'm like, "Oh, I got you!" And I went and got the net, and I grabbed the piece of driftwood, and I slipped it underneath him, and he went around it, and then disappeared again.
He said, bye, Lisa.
At least we know he's alive.
Yeah.
God damn it, Bobby! What the hell?
The bircher's
That
doing
was
just
really
fine
good.
though. The bircher was actually coming up to the surface, going, "Hey, what's up, dude?"
Right,
So that's cool. And then the other smaller bircher laying on top of the grass like he always does.
right. Watching you giggling, trying to catch the dojo.
That dojo's going to be tough too, because like the one that I caught,
Yeah.
he doesn't mind being up, and you see him. This one, I haven't seen since I put him in there.
Yeah, I know. I'm glad
And
he's still in there.
He just
We weren't
hides.
sure for a while.
So we know he's there.
And he knows he knows you're looking for him now.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah. And they're smart too, boy.
I will catch his ass at some point.
You say that.
I might actually have to go out there with a bin and put all of the plants in the bin,
And clear
catch
it
him,
out.
and then put all the plants
Yeah.
back.
Oh, third time. Yeah, we
You got
keep
something on. Yeah, you do.
I even shut the water off.
You do have something on somewhere that is overpowering it. Did you turn off the lights out here? No.
You were still out there, sir.
Unplug it now.
Point is though. You're going.
All right, I don't know, Rockford. What do you think? Should we just leave him in the dark next time? And it's like black dark out here because there's no lights.
Next time.
I
we'll do
think
it.
you should douse him with honey and then turn the lights off and lock all the doors.
Oh, yeah, so the
Wow.
bears could come and
Oh
get you.
yeah. Yeah, we do have bears.
Yeah.
We do have bears.
I think we have black
And
bears.
well, and
Dude,
the
some
owls,
dude
man. Bears
about
can.
a month ago, some dude on I-88 in northern Illinois went and gone hit a cougar.
Oh,
Oh,
that sucks.
Did you just say went, gone, hit a cougar?
Yeah.
They hit a cougar in their
Yeah.
car.
No, went, gone, hit a cougar.
Well,
Went
they
and
hit a
gone hit
cougar.
a cougar. Yeah, he killed it. It's crazy. What the fuck is a cougar doing? Get this is no. Go to Cougar Land. That's you're not supposed to be here.
He's like, go back to
Cougar.
Florida. Yeah.
I never saw a cougar here in Florida.
Yeah.
Not in Florida,
In-
Chicago.
In Illinois.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of foxes.
I mean,
Yeah.
supposedly we've had some large black cat in Rockford or northern Rockford for like a couple years, and this is civilian and police reports saying
Okay.
they've seen this. So I do trust it more than just if it was civilian.
Right.
But-
It's not just some drunk dude.
Yeah. But yeah, that's some crazy shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess, yeah, if you guys aren't, I mean, like here, if we hear that, we're like, okay, yeah, we'll make sure that your dogs are in the house,
Yeah.
But, cause we do have cougars here. But yeah, I guess if you guys don't have them there, that's weird.
Yeah, we don't. Only time we see them is you go to the Chicago Zoo. And stuff.
In the zoo, well, I mean, that doesn't count. We're
Yeah.
talking in the wild, yeah.
For 18 years I was living there. I did
never
not-
saw
I
one.
never saw
Yeah.
a cougar except in
I'm about 150 to 200 miles away from Chicago.
Yeah, I have family in
Roughly.
Rockford and Belvedere.
Yeah, no, maybe just over. Trying
And
to
my
think. Would
uncle
that be
built the
100?
Elgin the sweep sweeper. They've been working
Street sweepers.
there.
Yeah.
The streets, whatever.
Slow it
sweeper.
down. You can say it.
I lived in the town that made the
There you
street
go.
sweepers.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Elgin Street
Yeah.
Sweeper.
Yeah,
That's Elgin,
Elgin.
Illinois.
yeah, that's why I'm born.
Which is funny because it's actually in Bartlett, Illinois.
Oh, that is funny. Okay.
Because
So-
originally they built outside the city.
Yeah, because it was they got a big factory in Bartlett, and then I have a little where to put the street sweeper at, and that's my uncle worked at both of them.
Yeah.
He still works there,
Cool.
and he was working there since I was born.
Right. Oh, hey, nice. He's got
a
some
nice
longevity
retire-
then.
he
Yeah.
had a good
Good retirement.
I grew up roughly 3.5 miles the way the bird flies from that plant.
Oh wow!
Wow. Okay.
That's my stomping grounds.
Yeah, I used to live right by Elgin Community College.
No,
No.
no.
Until you know,
Elgin-
you didn't used to live there.
Oh, I thought you meant the Elgin Street Sweeper was by there.
No, she
Oh,
said
okay.
she used to live there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no,
Oh,
he
you
just
see-
told you no. You did not live there, Liz, and he knows it. So stop it.
No, I'm
Stop
sorry.
telling
I
stories.
misheard. Yes. Okay. I thought you were referring to the Elgin Street Sweeper was by ECC.
No, it's not by ECC.
Yeah, that's why I said no.
No, but there is a garage, but right couple down blocks from ECC.
There's what?
Man, I remember.
The
Jesus
garage
Christ.
from the street.
I remember when the
No.
golf course by ECC was only 9-hole,
Wow.
and there was no houses anywhere around. It was crazy. ECC was like half the size of what it is now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Liz is like, wow. I don't know because I'm not familiar with the area myself, but I've
been
heard a
driving.
lot of stories from her and her mom over the years. I've driven through Illinois, but you know, I've never.
Actually, I remember
been
when
there.
before there was even an ECC. Because the only college that was in Elgin was the one on 31, and I can't remember what the hell it was called.
I don't remember.
They've
either.
since gone. They've since closed. It was it DeVry?
Yeah,
I
they're
don't know.
right. Yeah, yeah.
It might have been DeVry up there.
Yeah, it was. It was. Then ECC came.
Yeah, and then whatever that school was on over on 31, man, that closed like years later, but years ago.
Yeah, they're right.
DeVry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's an expensive
Yeah,
school.
because my daddy, my dad,
Expensive tech school.
my dad's brother went there.
Yeah.
And he used to live by that college too. That's when we moved to by the casino boat.
You moved by the casino.
Yeah, there's a casino boat in Elgin.
I remember when the casino boat would go up and down the river between the two bridges.
Yeah, and it has a movie theater on top of it.
Okay.
Yeah, a drive-in movie theater.
Cool.
The first couple years they ran it, they would actually take it out on the river because it couldn't be docked while you were gambling.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
It had to be out in the river, so they would go up and down the river between the two bridges.
That's why I told you I did exorcism.
Oh, okay. Well, don't talk about that on stream.
And
And
there's the railroad track right next to it.
they actually had to dredge the river to do that. And when they dredged the river, they found thousands upon thousands of old Elgin beer bottles that people had chucked into the river throughout the years.
Wow.
And a lot of them
Like
they put in
older-
the
Yeah, older,
yeah.
you know, like ones from 50 years ago or something would have been really kind of neat.
in
That's
late
history, you know?
1800s, early 1900s. Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's really neat.
Yeah. They found old milk jugs in, you know, the old style with the because there was a milk Elgin milk there and stuff, and some of the jugs were lost
Okay, the
every once in a
glass-
while.
Yeah, the glass bottles.
Glass,
yeah.
Remember it to the
Yeah. Wow.
That was some good milk.
Oh, it was some good milk, man. I mean, obviously I wasn't in Chicago, but you know, where I grew up.
Yeah. Yeah, everywhere.
Fresh milk is the best, though.
Oh,
fuck yeah.
it is. It is.
Dude. You don't
I watch it.
it's like drinking tap water and then drinking like actual real spring water.
Yeah, exactly.
Not Thai spring water that's been filled, you know, it just says spring water and they fill it up from the faucet. Not one of those.
Yeah.
Your real spring
Yeah.
water and tap water.
Yeah.
It's oh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's such a difference. It's amazing.
And real ice cream with real milk.
Yep.
Oh my God. I used to, or making milk.
And the real heavy cream to make the, you know, whipped cream
Yep.
and stuff. Oh my God, it was
See-
amazing.
I like
Yeah.
the soft churn stuff that you could do.
Yeah. But yeah, the heavy cream and like fresh fruit and stuff. Oh my God, I used to love it. Yeah. Oh, it was amazing.
Wasn't that a toy?
What?
Didn't they make a thing like that as a toy where you would take milk and it was a toy? You'd make your own cream and stuff like that?
Oh yeah. Yeah, they've in a ball and you toss the ball back and forth.
Oh yeah, it was a ball.
Yeah. Yeah, we had one for the kids.
I remember it was a ball. You have to shake it.
Yeah.
throw it.
Oh my God, it took forever too. Yeah.
And they had one.
And the salt, you put the
Yeah.
salt on the outside.
And then they had one for the ice cream.
Yeah,
too.
they had
Yeah,
we had
cream
the
and
ice cream one. Yeah. For the kids. Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, we did it all of a couple of times,
I bet I can't even find it.
and then
So
that was
you
better.
want to know what else I learned that was really freaky? Remember Etch a Sketch?
Yeah.
Did you know that material that's in the Etch a Sketch is supposedly thermite?
What?
You know
The
what thermite
sand
is, right?
stuff that's in it? The sand stuff that's in it?
Yeah, supposedly that's thermite.
Why would they make a toy and put thermite in it?
Dude, it was the 1950s. We did all kinds of.
Oh my
We
god.
it
That's a sketch. Oh my
was
god.
crazy what we did.
Oh my god.
Did you know the very first couple chemistry sets were actually sent with uranium in them?
Nuh-uh.
Yep.
I remember getting that
Wow.
that with the thermometer that
I
They
don't
used to have
remember
mercury
getting
thermometers.
uranium.
I remember because I used to be all into the science.
Yeah, I was too, but I don't
Yeah.
remember uranium in it.
Right
Wow.
when they, like way back, and I'm talking like there was a couple like in 40 and 41, or maybe like
Okay.
or no, not 40 that early. It was more like 45, 46 maybe they came right after the nuclear bomb, right around there.
Okay.
There was like 4 or 5 of them that came out that had that year that had uranium in them. You could do experiments with uranium.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yep.
That is crazy.
I want to get me one of those.
Oh, right. Yeah, let's learn how to make a bomb at home. Come on, kids. Wow.
Bomb?
What do you I mean,
What are you
really?
talking about? Bomb? No bomb. Power generation. Nuclear power plant in your basement. Free power forever. You could even
Right.
sell it. You'd have so much of it, you could even sell it.
But also a bomb.
Yeah, but also a bomb. I mean, that's just not a good idea.
Pish posh.
Yeah, he was saying that back in like the 40s and 50s, when you got the little science chemistry kits and stuff for the kids at home, that they had uranium in them.
What?
I was like, are you kidding me? That doesn't sound like a good idea.
Whatever. Fuck those little kids.
It was pulled. That option was pulled really quick once they realized that it was bad for you.
Yeah, that's I mean, did we send them with like, a little vial of, liquid mercury to play with too, or actually they probably
yeah.
did.
I believe so. Yeah.
Oh
Dude,
my
the crazy
gosh.
shit that they would get. Dude, I remember my dad had a chemistry set, an old chemistry set, and it was already used, but he still had the instructions, and it had the instructions on how to make ammonium nitrate.
Wow. Wow.
They were teaching the instructions for ammonium nitrate was in a chemistry set that 13-year-old kids would play with back in the
You
50s.
also got your you
Wow.
also got your mad scientist badge with that kid.
Your official mad scientist back.
Yeah, but it was crazy. They used to teach you how to shoot in school though too back then. You'd have
Oh,
shooting.
really?
They have shooting ranges in high schools and shit. Yeah.
Huh.
Well, I don't
Wow.
You're not that old, but
At least all the Chicago
Well-
land area schools had shooting ranges because my dad remembers shooting at the shooting range in high school.
Well, okay, so I do know of some high schools at shooting ranges, but those were for like the ROTC kids, the ROTC kids.
Oh no, this was Chicago Public Schools had them.
Oh wow. Okay.
Specifically Taft High School.
Okay, and then we wonder why they
is-
started
which-
shooting all the kids at school.
Which is the same high school from oh shit, what the hell? Danny Zuto, Grease Lightning, Rizzo,
Oh, right.
Sandy. What the fuck was that movie?
Grease.
Grease. Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
Man,
I know it's
brain.
irritating when you can't
sometimes
think of
my
it.
brain's lately. But yeah, Taft High School was Grease.
Okay, okay.
Grease was
Funny.
written. The actual person that wrote Grease was Rizzo.
Was it?
Yeah, they all went to Taft
Okay.
High School.
Oh, that's funny. Okay. Okay.
Grease Lightning.
That's funny. Yeah, I
Yep.
thought they were in a school like out in California or something.
Well, yeah, in the movie, yeah, but the actual people that
Right.
the movie, because like I said, Rizzo actually wrote it. It was about the school, that school and the people in the
I
school.
think so.
When they were seniors, my parents were freshmen and sophomores. They were in the same school as them.
Oh yeah. All right.
Or so they
Roundhouse.
say.
Roundhouse, sir. Shutting
Yeah.
it down. It's 1:30. I'm tired.
Oh,
It's
wow.
just us. Basically, we're
Yeah.
having a Skype chat,
Oh,
and which is cool and all. But I want to watch a movie and go to bed.
yep,
So
have fun, man.
I will. I'll see you next Saturday.
Yeah, we got to rib Vinny next time if he ever comes back online.
If he ever comes back online.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So did he get taken by aliens?
No,
His internet.
no, he's not that advanced. He put his fucking tinfoil
Yeah.
hat on his router and ended the game.
Yeah.
All
So,
right,
anyway,
brother. It's been fun,
have
man.
fun.
You
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
I'll see you later, man. See you.
Okay, bye.